I'm back again. You know, Gambits have always been super popular in online chess. And this time, I played the famous Benko Gambit as white. And my opponent? A strong 2500 FM from the US. So without further ado, let's take a closer look and learn from the game. So I was playing white. D4, knight f6, c4, c5, and the famous Benko Gambit. So here, play d5, b5, c takes, and then this is the gambit where black gives away a pawn. And of course, uh, one of the ideas of black here is to have a strong dark square bishop to open up and then have a queenside attack. And at some point, another target is to not let white castle if white decides to move this pawn. And aside from that, the d5 pawn can also be a target in the near future. Okay, now I play knight c3, a normal way to develop. d6 and knight f3, g6, g3. So during the game, I was like, what should I do? Which line should I choose? I can also play e4, where if my opponent captures, I capture back, then my king can go to g2 after I play g3, king g2. This is also another line. But I chose to just simply play the fianchetto because I was trying to recall or remember the line that Wesley So shared with me before. So g3, bishop g7, bishop g2, he castles, and then I castle. Here, I was still trying to recall the idea of the line. Knight bd7, I played h3. Now, why did I play h3? Um, because in one of the lines, I thought knight g4 is an idea of for black, so he can reroute the knight to e5 and yeah, put pressure on the c4 square, something like that. So here we go. He played rook a7, and I thought, okay, this is an uncommon move for me, but I found the idea right away, where he will play queen a8, then rook b8, and then put more pressure on my queenside pawns. And also putting pressure on the d5 pawn, because he can play knight b6 later. As you can see, a lot of arrows, right? Those are the things that were coming up to my mind. Crazy. Queen's Gambit series, right? Which is true. So here, okay, I play rook b1. As part of the idea that I was trying to recall, I know I have to play b3 later and to get out of this pin. And he played queen to a8, just like what I calculated, and I played rook e1. So the move rook e1, I mean, the engine didn't like this move. My plan is to play e4, but based from the idea that I was trying to recall, I should have just played b3 right away. And then, yep, I should be fine. And then I can play e4 maybe if he moves his bishop back to b7. But until so, then I have to play rook e1. And if he plays something like knight b6 to put more pressure on my d5 pawn, I can just simply play knight h4 to open up. And my bishop helps. And if he tries to move his bishop back, then I can play e4. And I have secured my one pawn. Right? Okay, now let's try to go back. Yep, here I play rook to e1. He played bishop to c4. I played e4, obviously, to defend. Now he's already trying to gain back the pawn that he sacrificed. He took back, took, and then here. So I was pausing, trying to think for a move. I was calculating something, and I miscalculated. So I could have already played e5. The reason why I didn't go for e5 is because I got scared of this move, knight takes d5. I thought after knight takes d5, and then if I capture, he plays e6, then he will be better. In which I think he will be better, right? So instead, I play bishop to d2. I thought this bishop is much better on c3 because I also played the Benko as black. One of the things that annoys me is when the white's light square bishop, I mean dark square bishop, is on the same diagonal as my dark square bishop, and then it will be traded off. That's why I played bishop to d2. He played rook b8. Yep, now bishop c3. Going for the idea. And then I played captures, captures, and then e5. He took, and I played knight c6. Queen a4, he's trying to trade off queen. So here I was, after I played, let me just go back first. After I played knight 6 e5, I was already having the threat of a discovered attack from the queen, from my bishop to the queen. So that's why he played queen e4. And then I played knight c6. He took, I took back. Then he played rook to b7, in which I thought is a mistake. So I played pawn to d6. Bloop. Trying to line up a discovered attack tactic again, in which he took, and then I go or went for knight to b4. Bloop. Threatening both of the rooks. Here, he took my knight, and I took his rook. And at some point, he played a blunder that I was able to spot right away. Played knight c4. I was like, huh? Didn't he blunder? He lined up for a pin, in which I played bishop d5 and made him resign. If I think he didn't make a blunder, let's say he plays something like rook takes b2. Just a random rook takes b2. This is what I was thinking. Rook takes d6, obviously, to capture. He has the option to move his bishop or play king to g7. And then, why can't I capture this? Because there's bishop to d4, forking, right? So, captures, bishop to d4, and then rook b5, and then he plays bishop takes f2. Here we go. And this will still be a long way to go if he didn't blunder. But luckily, Chiki Chiki chakra worked. My opponent blundered. And I hope you guys learned from this video. And if you do, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the good chess vibe. Please share my videos to help me grow my channel. And until next time, bye bye for now.